Yes, people. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a good trading day. Hope everyone started the week on a green day. So just gonna do a sort of recap today, with a bit of an emphasis on footprint charts. Obviously, I use everything VWAPs, depth of market time sales and such. But yeah, so just gonna kind of go through a recap just before. Just want to say thanks for everyone who's been supporting so far. If you guys could please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I have just launched a new Discord community where I will be trading live every single day. It is a subscription based community, so I'll be trading live every day. I'll be doing pre-market analysis live every day unless I take a day off. I'll also have I'll even show you now, I've got a full education section. You can see here in the auction market theory and order flow. So you've got about 15 different videos: how the market moves, market structure, volume profile, part 1, part 2, market profile, weak and strong participants, how to spot them, inventory, and then I have a document on inventory, understanding the different scenarios of how to spot what could potentially happen at the RTH Open, inventory nuances, liquidity, depth of market, examples, VWAPs, both daily and higher time frame, weekly, monthly, footprint chart 1 and 2, and then I have trade examples of how you kind of put these all together, similar to what you guys are seeing on the channel. So yeah, let's get straight into it, guys. So I traded NQ today. Starting off at NQ, obviously we had the news coming out during the week, which on the weekend, which caused this gap where Donald Trump has announced tariffs, additional tariffs onto the EU. So you can see we came down here, we took out these, we actually had equal lows more or less from previous days. So we took out those equal lows. There was also some poor lows. If you look on the TPO, if I just go onto my daily TPO, you'll see that there were some poor lows at yesterday's low. So here you had a double poor low, you had a poor low here, so we kind of fixed that structure and kind of came back and now into the RTH session, an hour before pre-market. You can see here, so we'd kind of come up inside this sort of larger distribution. So I kind of zoomed in because I knew there was a little pocket somewhere here. Right there you can see. So I was looking, do we break and retest and come higher? And then I had this area marked out, which was today's low. So you can see sellers got trapped here. There was large selling volume and volatility. So I was expecting if we do come down here, that could hold. If not, we go up. Now, looking at the inventory, there was obviously going to be, based on what we've spoken about in the last video, when it comes to understanding inventory, there was, if you can see basic, from here, obviously inventory is short, right? Point of control is below yesterday's settlement price. However, the point of control, the RTH opened above the point of control, which means all these shorts had to exit their positions and go long. So there was a chance from the open we could rally up. Now, if we did rally down, as I said, I would not expect us to get past this area. You can also see Globex had a nice balanced distribution right into that value area low, which is where we came and went all the way up. And I'll show you both trades. So I took a trade actually pre-market because I could just see so much volume building up pre-market, supporting this structure. So I'll just show you. Let me just see if they're on the weekly VWAP. So before we go there, so I was entered this slightly before pre-market because I was just kind of targeting that gap close. I just thought if we're so close to it, it's more than likely going to happen. You can see how well these zones act as support and resistance, right? These high volatility volume zones, you can see some really interesting stuff. Shout out to Ticino for these charts. So if I just bring up the right, so you can see where I've got long was also the yesterday's DVAL, right? So this kind of area, I kind of got long here because I saw us kind of build momentum. If you saw here, large sellers got trapped down here. I'll show you that on the footprint, but large sellers got trapped, so I was thinking at least close the gap. So I entered kind of pre-market. Then we had this sell-off right into this zone. So I'll just show you footprint chart wise how this looks, and it's just insane. Let me just get this up. Right, so if you can see here, right, so before the market opens, you can see, right, so this is why I entered pre-market. I just saw, right, you can see here loads of sellers trapped here, and what's happened is, now this is how I kind of use footprint charts. I do like to have a volume profile. So what you can see is, and this is very similar to what I showed in the other video, you can see this low volume area here, which is an area of imbalance where price comes up. We come up and we test the edges of this imbalance in this area. You can see sellers get trapped, right? You can see from the delta here, sellers get trapped, price closes above. Now, this happens on numerous occasions, right? You again have a scenario where you have more imbalance here, right? You can see price rip through short, pop through to the upside. You can see this imbalance here. Price came and tested it. You can see volume tapers at the lows, and then you can see aggressive buying here, all pre-market, right? Pushing prices higher. So I kind of entered like somewhere around here. I saw this imbalance up again, this time where we have high delta, but it's, you know, buyers are being rewarded for their effort, prices moving up. So I kind of entered pre-market, got a nice little push, higher from pre-market, and I ended up closing somewhere around here. So that's kind of what you want to look for. Now I'll show you if you took the sell trade, the same kind of thing happens, right? Just perfect example here. So this was a sell position if you were kind of looking to sell from this area here. So you can see as price comes in, selling is getting really aggressive, really aggressive here, really aggressive. Price kind of makes an imbalance here, right? So we're looking at this area now. Now as we come down, we get huge amounts of selling, and this is some real strong absorption here, because you can see how that delta is sticking out like a sore thumb. Price pops up, a very large delta candle closes bullish, right? Indicating this is large absorption happening here. Price pops up, creates this imbalance here, and you've got another area of kind of imbalance there, right? Now look what happens. We create this imbalance, price retests this zone, finished auction here, volume taper, right? Price just has a quick burst up with strong positive delta, buyers pushing price up. We created another imbalance here. As price retests, you can see again a volume taper confirming that shift. So you could have entered here, you could have entered here on that way up, and you can also see that the daily VWAP is still in a rotation, so we're not really expected to take these out as of yet. Also, a reason why I exit this position, because you can see roughly around here, but even when we made those highs, the cumulative delta folded into the red. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm getting out of this. So I closed it. I didn't even take this trade, to be honest. I was happy with the profits that I made, because I entered from somewhere around here, and I managed to get, that was 95. I got around about 60-ish points, which is quite nice. So yeah, this is how I kind of use footprints. Look for these imbalances, look for these tests, and look for either two things is going to happen. You're either going to get exhaustion like this, a volume taper into that imbalance, or you're going to get absorption where you have heavy selling, and those sellers get absorbed by wholesale buyers and price goes the other way. So hopefully that made sense, guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon with some more videos.